We got a show tonight. Interview with Casket. We're gonna wait till the room fill up. We just waiting for the guests to come in shortly. Yo,
Yo, what's good, bro?
what's good, bro? My fault about that. My fault. But we here now.
Nah, we here,
Right
we
now,
here.
so we in the building right now, so we could just share out the live, so we could build up a little crowd, and then we could get started right away.
Word. Let's go, let's go. I'm ready, bro. Whatever you got for me.
Got got you. I'm sharing out the live right now, and then we gonna get
No
started.
problem. I'm gonna share shit out to a few people too.
All right, bet. All right. How many people we got in the room right now?
I don't know. I'm still sending some shit out.
All right, we got two
We
people
got
in the room right now.
people start joining. We just started this shit.
Uh,
You can share to your story too, right?
let
Nah,
me see. Nah, I don't think. Yeah, I don't think they let you. All right, people starting to come in right now. We can start right
yeah.
now.
I don't be doing lives for shit, bro. Like I don't be on live for shit. I gotta start doing that more often. Like
Yeah, and that's how more people interact with you.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, I gotta get on that.
So like when we do our shows and stuff, you could just pop up, and then if we got the panel going, you could pull up, and when me and Ruby got the show on Tuesdays.
Work. Yeah, it's just tough with my work schedule though, cause like during the week, it's like I'd be working from like 9 to 6. So I got a lot of stuff I gotta do. I gotta do at night or like on the weekends.
Oh yeah,
So
yeah,
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 during the week it's tough. Yeah,
yeah.
but I'm trying to get back outside. I was outside for a minute, yo. Like I got picked up by I picked up. I mean, I'll probably when more people join and stuff, I'll explain again. But like, I got picked up by Fully Focused. Someone introduced me to them, and
Oh yeah.
Smiley and all of them, and like, he was like, "Yo," he's like, "Yeah, I want to sign this kid." Like, and
Oh,
he
before
just
hold on, don't answer that yet. That's one of my questions. That's one of my questions. We
nah,
gonna
no
get there.
problem, no problem. Yeah, my boy just joined. What's good, Broccoli Rob? That's Bobby from the bando. Body fucking Bobby body bags over there.
Shout out to
That's my
Broccoli
boy,
Rob.
Broccoli Rob. That's my boy. Crazy ass white boy.
All right, yeah, let's get started. I guess everybody gonna start
Yeah,
coming in.
people start joining. Yo, everybody, anyone who's in here, share this around to
Oh
whoever. Like
yeah,
Angela, yo,
yeah.
share Angela, share this around to your people. Fucking Rob, fucking Rob, sending that out to your people. Fucking
I appreciate
whoever, just this maybe.
you. I appreciate you. You reminded me. Yeah, everybody share the live. Share the live right
Just
now.
share,
Share the
yo,
live.
share the live. Just send it out to people in DMs. People start joining. I'm gonna just be talking about whatever the fuck we talking about. Whatever the fuck we talking about. I'm ready for whatever.
Yes,
Have a little smoke
sir.
session. I can smoke on here and everything, right?
Yeah, do you think? Do you think?
Yeah, be chilling.
All right, so everybody, welcome to Fess Up TV. And right now, let the people know who we got on the platform, where you from,
Ah,
and what you do.
got I got you. Yo, we got Casket.
Mm-hmm.
We got Casket in the building right here. By fully signed by Fully Focused. That's my management label, Fully Focused Management. And I
Mm-hmm.
got the 3M on the back too, the Casket. But yeah, I'm a musician. I don't like to say I'm a rapper. I always say I'm an artist. I've been saying that for the longest time. I'm always like I'm not a rapper. I'm a fucking artist. Like that's really what it is. This is
Got
my
you.
brand. This is my brand too. The KQ with the because it's Casket. Like it. Some people don't know how. Like they're like, yo, how do you pronounce that? And I'm like, it's Casket. But and then they see it and they're like, oh, that makes sense. It's Kassqit. My management ended up changing my name because it used to be Casket the God 732, which was just
Yeah,
too long. But
I,
that was yeah,
yeah. I was gonna say you used to spell your name Casket regular Casket.
yeah,
And what made them change
that
it?
that tatted down here too. My man who did this
Okay,
tattoo, huh?
okay.
My man who did this tattoo did my whole sleeve. He just passed away last week too. Rest in peace to him.
Rest in
But
peace. Damn.
I got the original casket right there. He did his whole
Oh yeah,
shit.
that's fire.
Did his whole shit. Yeah, but he nah, rest in peace to Liam though. That was my boy. But nah, so wait, what was the question again?
What made them
Oh,
change
okay.
your name?
So yeah, when I met the night I met Smiley, he was like, "Yo," he was like, he was trying to look me up. You know Smiley. He's been around. He's been in the industry for a minute. He's the CEO.
Yeah, he been on the show. He been on the show a couple times before.
Yeah. Everybody knows Smiley. Everybody knows Smiley.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As soon as he saw me, he was like, so I had it as Casket the God 732 because that was my Instagram handle. So I just had it like on SoundCloud. I'd put it as like Casket 732 because that's the area code I'm from. They actually don't even
Okay.
make 732 no more. I got that's. I'll never change my number. You can't get that area code no more in in this area. But that's like a thing over
Damn.
here, like just 732. You know how area codes go. But
Yeah.
so he was like, yeah, he was trying to look me up and he was like, yo, your Instagram's all fucked up. Like, I can't even find you if I type that full name in. So he just went through all my settings, changed all my shit, and got me like the professional account. And then he was like, yo, what would you think about changing your name? And I was like, I like the name because like, yo, I'm gonna show you. Like, I got an ill ass graphic designer. Like, he's elite. Like, he just be sending me random shit like this on graphics. He'd just be sending me random shit like this on graphics.
Okay.
Pic- Pictures of me, and then I'll just put it on a T-shirt. I'll be like, yo, just print that out on a shirt. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Mm-hmm.
did that shit for free. Like that was when I was casting the God 732.
Oh, that's
But
fire.
yeah, and well, my merch is coming out. It's gonna be crazy. But he was like, "Yo, the name's a little too long." You know what I'm saying? So he was like, "Well, how would you feel about a name change?" And I couldn't think of any other way to spell casket because that name's been taken. That's like an OG ass name. You know what
Yeah.
I mean? And yo, he just came up with the Kassqit. And as soon as I saw that, I kind of wanted to see. I know why he did the K. It is what it is. But I'm like, you know what? I like that though, because then now my logo is KQ for the casket, and they're at the coffin.
Okay.
All my merch is gonna be embroidered. It's all gonna have shit printed on it too. This is just a polo I got for work because I gotta wear a polo at work. So I'm like, I'm wearing my own. I wear my own brand at
Your
work.
own, yeah, yeah, that's fire.
But
That's fire.
that's what the name changed though. It's just Casket. It's just more simple. It's just more simple. It's easier to find. It just looks more clean, more professional. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's unique. Yeah, that the way you spell it now is unique.
That, but you could tell by when you look at it, you can tell it clearly says Casket, like
Casket.
casket.
Yeah,
Like
yeah,
if Siri pronounced that shit, if Google AI pronounced that, they'd be like, they would think it says casket. That's what they'd be like, Casquate. Like,
yeah. That was
you know.
smart. Yeah, that was
So,
smart.
yeah, so I never thought, cause yo, yeah, I mean, it's
That
probably,
was smart.
I'll just let you keep asking questions. So I'm probably just start like answering questions you're probably gonna be asking me and shit. So
Yeah.
I'll let you keep up the interview.
So
It's your interview.
so
I'll
let's
interview
start
them.
from the beginning. What was it like growing up?
Oh man, yo, my life was rough. Like, yo, people don't understand because it's like people think like being from like the suburbs is sweet. Like, I grew up like I was born in Newark, New Jersey. I lived there the first year of my life, so I don't really know much about it. But like later years in
Okay.
life, I ended up being like homeless out there doing like crazy, like real crazy shit. Um,
Damn.
like I mean, I know a lot of people out in New Jersey, like I mean out in like New York, like they know like how like Newark is and shit. You know what I mean? Like, but I grew
Yeah.
up primarily in Edison. I lived in
Okay.
Edison most of my life, Edison, New Jersey, which is like it's not too far from like Staten Island. It's around like
All
Perth
right.
Amboy, New Brunswick and stuff. If anybody knows like the area, so he said
All right.
all my friends are dead. Sorry, love, miss you. I'm here. Shout out Angela. Yo, that's like my biggest fan. Every time I drop some shit, she's just fucking always fucking always on that. Yeah. So
Oh, that's fire.
yeah.
Shouts to
So
Angela.
yeah. So I just yeah, growing up was rough. Like I grew up basically like my mom did 16 like 16 years in prison straight pretty much. She did like it was like 11 years or some shit. She did like it was like 9 years or some shit. Got out on parole. Or no, she did like 11 years or some shit like after when I was like a month old or like a year old maybe. I think I was like a year old at the time when she got locked up. And then she was in New
You
York
was
though.
only 1 years old.
Yeah, I was a year old when she got locked up. Well, that's when we were living in
Yeah.
Newark and then and so she ended up getting locked up in New York. She got caught trafficking at LaGuardia Airport and shit. So
Damn.
they offered her she got a 20-year bid for that. So fucking you know how in New York you know how they do like the 85% or whatever.
Yeah.
But she ended up getting like paroled after like 11 months or some shit. I saw her one time. And then she got like caught up on some like credit card fraud shit, and then fucking went violated parole, went right back after a few months and maxed her time out. And then I went and lived with her after I
Damn.
was like 16. So like my grandma raised me. My dad, he did the best
Yeah.
he could until we were like five. I have a twin brother. It's just me and my twin brother. I don't have a big
Okay.
family. I actually lost my whole
Okay.
family last year. Like last year, my family's done. Like my family's done. Like it's just me. I'm on my own. Been living at this crib for the last 6 years. Like it's just me. And
So, what you mean done though?
I was done. Like the only people I had in my family is my grandma, and my twin brother, and like my grandma, she who raised us passed away at 92 last year in September, which like it is what it is. You know what I mean? Like she lived a long life, a painful ass
Yeah.
life. I put her through a
My,
lot of shit. My brother
my
put her through.
condolences.
What happened?
My condolences.
Oh no, I appreciate that, bro. I do. I really do.
For real.
I mean, it's stuff you got to deal with. You know what I mean? But it's like I got so used to like loss, like because like my father, like he had like drug problems. You know what I mean? Like but and then like depression and all that stuff. Like it like runs in
Yeah.
my family, like just like mental health stuff. So he ended up like
Damn.
doing some dumb shit and lost his life like when I was five, like right before my birthday when I was like right before, like three
So
weeks
your father
before I
passed
turned five.
away?
Yeah, my mom got locked up when I was one, and then my dad passed away when I was right before I turned five, like a few weeks before I turned five. So he raised us up until then. It was me, him, and my twin brother, and without my
Yeah.
mom, like that was me, him, and my twin brother, and
Damn. Rest in soul.
Yeah, no, he was a good dude. He was a good dude. It was a crazy story too, because my mom my mom's actually a lesbian, and she didn't even want kids. She told me this after I went and lived with her. She's like, "Yo, I didn't even want kids," and
For
she
real,
was
she
like,
was a lesbian before she met your pops.
"What happened?"
She was a lesbian before she met your pops.
Yeah, I mean, that's what she says. I mean,
Wow.
I don't, you know how girls are. I don't fucking know, but she's more into girls. She's more
Okay.
into girls, whatever. But she prefers to
Okay.
be with them. But she wanted kids, so she thought my dad was like a biker and shit like that. Like over where like over in New York, it's like gangs and shit. Over here,
Yeah.
like around the '90s and like early 2000s, like it was like biker shit. Like it was like people were still getting bodied over here. Getting like there was like like people like there's it looks sweet because it's suburbs. There's like, but like the shit that goes on behind closed doors is like
Yeah.
fucked up. Like it's
Yeah.
really, really,
It's still stuff going on. Yeah.
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 There's
It's still
real
stuff
stuff, real
going on.
serious shit going
Yeah.
on. So like,
Yeah.
you know what I mean. So like, yeah, my dad ended up like, you know what I mean. And I like, I have vivid memories of like conversations we had, even though we were young. Like, even though I was that young, like. You know what I mean? And like, I remember like seeing him like them pulling him out and stuff. I tried waking him up because I
Damn.
thought because I woke up. He would usually wake us up in the morning, and you know, I ended up like trying to wake him up because I woke up before him, and he would make us breakfast every morning. And he
Yeah.
just didn't wake up. I thought he was sleeping, so I went back to sleep. And then next thing you know, I woke up. Then my grandma was there, and then fucking they were just wheeling him out in the stretcher. And that was the last time I saw him. And then it came from the morgue. Ladies came from the morgue to tell us what happened. I already knew what happened. Like even at 5, like I was just like I knew what it was. Like I was like he's not coming back. But so
Mm.
I was just like used to that shit. You know what I mean? So my grandma raised me. So I really was raised with like she tried her best, but it was rough growing up. That's to answer your question. It was rough growing up. Like
Yeah.
my brother needed a lot more attention than I did, but
Okay.
just because you can handle yourself, like I still
You
lost my
still
parents
you
because
still
like
need the support.
exactly.
You
So
still
I
need the
didn't like
support.
you hear it in all my music. You'll hear it in the tapes coming out. I have so much shit on private. I mean, I drop like snippets of shit that I write every single fucking day. Like you see my stories and shit. You know what I mean? Like so, and it's all music that's like it's all like lyrics or shit that like I've been through. You know what I mean? It's all stuff that I've been through, and it's like, yeah, I mean, it
Yeah.
was it was rough growing up. Like, cause on top of that, I grew up with like my brother. You know, he got baby, but he was like super violent too. Like extremely, extremely violent. Like really, really, really bad. Like they literally started calling me Casket. Like I got my name originally because I lived down in
Yeah.
New York. I forgot to mention this. I lived in New York for a little bit with my mom. I lived in Mill Basin for a little bit, and then I was with my boy in Flatbush for a little bit. And
Okay.
I went to South Shore High School out there though. You know South Shore, right?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah. I
went
heard
to
so.
South. Yeah, I went to South Shore. That's like the reject high school. That shit was mad fun out there though. I had fun living out there. I was out there for like 3 years, but my mom was on some crazy shit, so I had to leave like with like on some shit at like 3 in the morning. I had to like go back to New Jersey, but so
Yeah.
I haven't talked to her like since then. I was like 10 years ago, and you know what I mean. So literally like that's what I mean. Like I lost like last year, my grandma passed away. My brother don't fuck with him no more at all whatsoever. He's not a good person. Like he's just I tried with him. He's just
So
on his own fucking.
it's
So
something personal happened between you and your brother that
yo,
separated y'all?
my brother's wild, bro. Like, yo. So they started calling me Casket, right? Because I've literally, I've been clinically dead 3 different times, right? I repeat that in my songs like so many different times. I'm like, yeah, I got my name. Yeah, they call me Casket. I be wild. Like,
Yeah.
I forgot. I say so many different ways and so many different times. I'm like, yeah, I died 3 times. I ain't lying. Yeah, that's how I got my name. Call me Casket. I be wild. How you think I got my name? Call me Casket. I be wild. I be wild. And it's like funny because when people listen who know me, they're like, "Yo, like you're really not lying. Like you were really dead." Like there was a time like my brother hit me in the head with like a bat with nails in it, like 7 times. Like where like I
Wait, hold
bled
on.
out before the ambulance got there. I was in a coma for fucking like a day and a half. Like, you know what I mean? Like I fell off a roof one time, had a
Wait,
fucking
hold
fence
on.
go through my back.
Now, hold on. Hold on. We can't skip past that real quick. You said he hit you in the head with a bat with nails in it?
Well, it started off with him hitting me with his fist.
Oh,
And
what, y'all was like had a disagreement and y'all started fighting?
bro, it was over a phone charger. It was over a phone charger. It was like bro, he's on some like wild shit, and this is why I'll never talk to him ever again. Like I'm just done with him. After my grandma passed away, I was like, it's just better off not being with. I'm better off on my own. You know what I mean? Because I can take
Yeah.
care of myself and everything. You know what I mean? bro, he fucking like it was over a phone charger and over some shit, and like he had a restraining order on me, and like because he knew that like I wouldn't put my hands on him because like he's the type of person who'd be like, "Yo, hit me, I'll call the cops on you," and I'm like, "Yo, get the fuck out of here, bro! Like, what are you talking about?" You know what I mean? Like he's not that type of shit. Like he's like
Wow.
different. Like he's like fucked up in the head. Like he really is. So like I just don't like
Yeah,
to play
that's
around.
crazy.
Like I don't antagonize him. I try to like and when he gets mad, and he like plays off of it because he knows I won't do nothing. You know what I mean? Because he but in a normal fist fight, like I'll beat the fucking life out of him. But the thing is like he's willing to like literally fight to the death. I'm not willing to kill my twin brother. You know what I mean? He doesn't feel remorse. I do. That's so I just
All
pick and choose my
right,
battles
I
with him.
see the difference. Yeah,
But long story short, he had a restraining order, so I was like, I can't do nothing. So he hit me a few times. I was like, all right, are we done? And then he wasn't done, so he grabbed a regular wooden bat, like one of those like shorter ones. Just fucking didn't even
yeah.
think about it. Just swung, hit me right across the face, took my nose right off, fucking broke my jaw. Hit me with that like three times. I was
Oh,
bleeding all over the place. And he told me to fucking leave. He's like, get the fuck out, throw a roll of paper towels at me. He was like, yo, clean the fucking floor up. How dare you come to my house, get blood all over my floor? This and I let you sleep here while you're homeless. And I was homeless because he had a restraining order on me, and his mailing address was still my grandma's house, even though he
yeah.
wasn't living there. Like it was like
Oh,
he's like really like fucked up. Like I went through a lot of shit like in my adult years, from my teenage years all the way through my adult years until I made the decision in 2018 that like I don't want to live like I don't want to live with people that have like control over anything, or I don't want people to have control over me, period. So I just started
yeah,
making my own money, started taking care of myself, started hustling like crazy, like working good jobs, doing other shit on the side, like just shit like good shit and music shit obviously, but I always did that for fun. You know what
yeah,
I mean? But
yeah.
yeah, like I mean, that's how I got the name though. That's how I got the name though. Casket. Like it's like
Yeah,
so
that's
he hit
crazy.
me with the regular bat, and then on my way out decided to hit me after thinking about it. Hit me with the bat with nails in it. And that's how I got. This is where the nail went through and fractured. There's still a scar right here, but you can see the
Shit.
nail went straight through my fucking head and punctured my fractured my skull. He broke like my whole face. Like I had to get like reconstructive surgery in my nose and shit. It's fucked up. And
Nah,
he
that's
slid on that shit too because I didn't show up to court because I was like, yo, they're gonna bury this motherfucker. Like he has like all these arson charges, all this crazy shit. Like I was like, they're gonna fucking bury him. I was like, I'm not. There's subpoenaing me. I'm like, I'm not showing up to court for this. And then they dropped it. And he was like, it was a long story, but long story short, like for him to do that as an adult, like he think about the type of behavior he had as a kid. That's to make like a long story short. Like that's some like normal shit. Like it's like he was violent like that ever since a little kid.
so.
So it was
So
rough.
somewhat already used to it, but he took it overboard that day for real.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, he's done shit like that before though. Like he like when I was 16, he hit me in the head with the CO2 tank of a paintball gun like 7 times and like broke a glass like thick glass picture frame over me. Like it, it gets deep. Like it's deep. Like we could like this isn't like a therapy session, but like
Damn.
it gets deep with just him alone. But that's why I just cut him out because I'm like, you know what? Like I'm better off. I'm just more focused. Like him and my grandma, it was a toxic situation. So like I appreciate the condolences, like I said, but it's like
Yeah.
God, she's resting peacefully. Believe me, she's resting peacefully. He put her through some shit while I wasn't living there because I haven't been there for 6 years, but he was. You
So
know, he did some.
so basically, your brother was out here doing a lot.
Yeah, yeah. And honestly, yo, all the shit I've been talking about so far, it just
Hmm.
all ties into my music. All of it. Like literally all of it. Like
As it
that's
should.
that's
That sound crazy though. That sound crazy. Like he ain't have no type of
no,
like
he has
thought
no
process before he
no
swung
no
a bat with a nail at his brother.
yeah,
Or
no, he had time to think in between. Like he took three separate breaks in between, and like knew. And I was like begging him. My girl was begging him, like, "Yo, stop! You're gonna kill him. You're gonna fucking kill him." And he was just like, and then he got mad about there being blood on the floor because he just rented a shampoo carpet. I'm like, dude, you broke my nose and my jaw. Like, what do you fucking like?
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
how he mad at you?
yeah, I knew, and I didn't want to hit him because he had a restraining order on me. So I'm like, if he calls the cops, I'm in his house. I'm going to jail. And I was like, like, dude, in 3.5 years, I was locked up in Middlesex County 27 different times off of like different restraining order shit. Like I did like no, out of like 6 years of living crazy, I did 3 years in the county. That's what it was. It was 3 years in
Yeah.
the county out of
Okay.
6 years. But back and forth, doing like 30 days, 60 days, 90 days, 6 months, 6 months, 90 days, 60
Yeah.
days, 30 days. You know what I mean? Shit like that. Like
But
stupid.
was some of them days that you did in the county, was it because of your brother?
Most, literally all of them, like mostly all of them. Every other thing I was in the county for. I mean, the shortest thing I was in the county for was for my felony because I caught a felony after right after they had the bail. Like literally, I caught it January 8th, and the bail reform passed January 1st. Because in New Jersey, there's no bail anymore. So you get locked up after 24 hours. You see a judge. They
Yeah.
give you 48 hours because if you get locked up on a Saturday, Sunday's the only day the day the judge is there. But if you get locked up
Hmm.
on a Monday, Tuesday morning, you're going to see the judge, and if you don't have like a passport or like some like family out of state or like crazy charges on your jacket, you don't have like any crazy charge. Like they're letting people go for gun charges, like just level 3 monitoring. Like you just gotta fucking call and just make sure you're in the state like once a month, and that's it. And they don't even know if you're in the like it's wild, like it's crazy over here. They have no, but if they deny it though, you're fucked. You can't get bailed out. So you like really commit a crime over here, like you get
Yeah,
stuck.
you stuck. Yeah, you get stuck.
Especially if you're from New York. If you're from New York and you get caught out here and you do some shit, they'll deny your shit because they'll think you're a flight risk. Gotta be careful.
Mm,
Think about it. But the bail reform
mm.
saved me though. That's the shortest amount of time I did in jail, and then I ended up fucking up probation from it. Then completed drug court because I got my life together. I don't know if everybody knows what that program is, but it's like
Yeah, I heard
advanced
of it.
probation, like super parole, pretty much, and fucking
Hmm.
past that shit. Fucking
Yeah, they
changed
got
my
that
whole
out
life though.
here.
Yeah. So, oh yeah, yeah. I forgot they got
You
that in New York too.
so currently you located in Jersey.
Yeah, I'm in Jersey. I always been in Jersey.
Okay.
I love New York, but it's too expensive out there, bro. And I hate the fucking parking and shit.
Yeah, it get crazy. So
Yeah.
was music something you always wanted to do growing up, or you had other dreams?
Like, I mean, honestly, like when I was younger, I used to skate. Like, I was always a skater. Like, I have like skateboards in the background and shit. Like, I had to get back surgery though, so I can't skate no more. But fucking, I mean, I can, but I can't do it like I used to. But fucking, like I always wanted to rap because I always thought it was cool, like being able to like put words together and like people like vibing to it and shit. And I'm like, yo, this is fucking dope. But like, I never thought I could like I could, you know what I mean? And like someone just like hyped me up one day, like, yo, just like just try to rap. Like, and they put on it was the ASAP Rocky Goldie beat. It was when Goldie came out. And I know you probably remember that song. And I remember they
Yeah,
put that on. And I started because it was a slower beat. I was like, yo, I can. And I started like rapping. And I was like, yo, I could actually kind of like put words together because like I'm pretty smart. You know what I mean? So I was like, I could like, and it just honestly like it just started with like little rhymes. It wasn't good. Like people really didn't want to hear the shit I was showing them. You know what I mean? But I just like kept. But they're like, yo, it's not bad though. Like, just keep trying. You know what I mean? And I'm like, bet. Like I didn't care. I didn't really care. I did it for fun. You know what I mean? It wasn't like I
got
never
you.
tried to get famous, never wanted to get signed, never wanted to get, you know what I mean? Nothing. Like it was just, you know what I mean? So
What? So that's around 2011,
I started rapping on
2012,
like officially started rapping on the date 4/20/2012. I remember because it was
2012.
4/20 and someone was over my crib and we were smoking and she was like, "Yo, just start rapping. Like you're smart enough. You can do that shit." Like, because I was showing her videos of like two people freestyling in the car and I was like, "Yo, I wish I could do this shit." Like I was like, you know what I mean? She was like, "Yo, you can." I never in my life thought I'd make music that like people put on repeat on their fucking playlists and shit. Like I
That's fire.
never in my life thought that. But
He said, and now look at you ripping it. She said she said fucking love Casket.
that's what I'm saying, yo. I know, yo. I just never. I really never gave up. That's really what it is. I really just never gave up. Like fucking. Uh, uh, yeah. Like
So
yo. Like
that's
the
what
good.
got you into making music.
Really, what got me into making music was like once I mean, like it was fun at first, and then like I realized I'm like, yo, I could start like really storytelling shit. So like
Got you.
I'm like I just started using it as like a form of like an outlet. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like and it worked though, cause like I could put a beat on, and then it's like when I have a beat on, like I'll sit there and like freestyle for a while. I'll fucking write some shit, and then it's like, and you just like forget like about like everything else that's going on, and you're like, yo, this shit's hard, and like especially now that like I write shit, like I come out with like fucking simple like just hard bars, like you know what I mean? It's like, and I think about it,
Got
I'm like, oh, that shit sounds tough, and like everybody else agrees with it too. So it's like, you know what I mean? It's not just me thinking that, like it's like fucking. Yeah, I
you
mean the
getting
only
good
random
feedback.
hate I
Yeah,
get this. Yeah, what'd you say?
you getting good feedback off of the
Yo,
music.
that ass. Like once they brought me out to New York, bro, they started because I had the system in my car and shit. So I have so much shit recorded, bro. Because I literally like find a beat, like write a song in an hour and a half that could like legitimately like with the hook, the verse, like it's all completely different. Like my song, like every song sounds like a little different because I like my writing process. I don't know, like you're probably gonna ask like what my writing process is, right?
Yeah, I was
Were you
just
gonna
going
ask it?
to ask that because you were just talking about it. Like you said that you write in. I was going to ask, did you ever do the punching type?
What do you mean?
So instead of writing down, you go in the booth and just go line for line, basically.
I've done that before. I did that with a song with FL Fast Life that you don't know my life.
Hmm.
But like I don't prefer to do that though cuz I like to make songs that have like meaning to them. You know what I mean? So it's like but the thing is like my writing process is like I find the beat
Yeah.
and like I've been working with like these Russian producers and they're fucking
Okay.
elite. Like they're elite. Like the one I work with Mick Wrecker, who he's pretty much gonna do my whole next album, like my album that's coming out, like that's gonna be recorded in the next couple weeks. We can talk about that, but he like yo he's just on a whole different level. Like he don't sample nothing. Like he'll play the guitar himself. He'll do the piano himself. Like he does like he doesn't use like kits and shit. You know what I mean? Like his beats sound
Oh,
fucking
yeah. So
phenomenal.
he's really
Any
putting it
recent
together
song
from
that you
ground up.
really heard that like you heard on the little videos that doing shit on my Instagram, like those are all his beats. They're all by Mick Record. And like fucking I'm gonna use I already have all the beats like set up. I already know I have all the songs written and like I'm literally just gonna go record the song. I mean I'm just gonna go record the album. It's gonna be like a 6 song album. And I have a single I'm gonna release before that. And like the
Okay.
other night, like I wrote a song in an hour and a half after work, after having to do a couple things, I had to move around a little bit. And the next day came home from work, had to move around a little bit, then fucking recorded it in an hour and a half. So it took 3 hours and I'm like showing people the song. They're like, "Yo, that shit could be a fucking single. It could be a hit." Like, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And it's not like it's like rushed. It's not like it's like rushed, but it's like what they do. Like the like Mick Wrecker and like all those like the Russian producers out there. They use a lot of like female like singing voices in the background in certain parts, right? So it'll like
Yeah.
I'll like catch like a certain flow or a vibe to the song, and then that's what'll make me think of like the hook. And then like I'll hear where it drops at certain parts, and it's just like, and after a while, like you just learn to count like the bars. So like you get
Yeah.
really like it's crazy. Like I could just like start a song like in the middle of like a beat and like pick up like where it should be, and it usually ends up like connecting where it's at. And I'm like that's fucking crazy. And
Okay.
but you
Okay.
you just, you just learn that shit over time. Like it's just like in your head because you just hear the tempo so many fucking
Yeah.
times.
It grows on
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. Yeah. So I write the beats specifically to the song. So like, there's been times like I record so much that like I'll lease the beat and then put it on private on SoundCloud
Yeah.
and wait till I could just like release it like and I'll get the exclusive rights whatever. And
Gotcha.
but I lost a couple like fire songs like that, and I literally that song I recorded the other night that's gonna be on one of my albums or mixtapes or whatever. It's gonna be fucking somewhere out there.
Yeah.
That's fire. I just recorded. It took 3 hours. I literally wrote that song out of spite because I lost another fucking banger that I had because someone bought the exclusive rights. Like, but I'm saying like that's how
Damn.
quick I write shit. Like I just find a beat. I found really good producers and they just make very very consistent beats. Like they have like all their beats are like super super consistent. So it's like and they're all like different. So it's like that's why all my songs
Gotcha.
come out different. The hooks come out a little different and like and it's just but that's my writing styles. I have to find the beat first. Like when I
Yeah.
find the right beat, that's when it's like that's what brings it out of me. Like that's really when I just like black out and just start like just fucking going. Like
So the beat is very important in the beginning process of you recording.
always, always, literally always. Like I'm not even joking. Like any song I'm playing, like any song I have. Like let me see if this even connected.
They saying storytelling is where it's at, very authentic. Yeah, his vibe lifts his listeners up. Facts.
Like watch, listen, right?
This dude got mad
You
stories to tell for real.
Nah, yo, I'm telling you, my CEO, the CEO, he told me he was like, yo, he was like the whole like the thing that's really gonna sell you is your story. He was like, because the things I talk
Yeah,
about my story in my songs, like it goes like deep, like deeper than you'd even think. Like, but like there's little shit like this, right? Like what this song was hard to write. I actually wrote this one when I was in the when my grandma was in the hospital, and this song took me like the longest to write because like I would like break down and shit like what because there's this one part where this girl says like I'm nothing without your love, and I'm like thinking like my grandma like she really did not show me love when I was growing up like at all whatsoever. So it was like that shit was
yeah.
like fucked me up like while I was writing it. But hold on, let me find the beat real quick. Oh, it's right here. Sitting on this feeling, but it's still a little hope. What's broken can be fixed, but I'm so broken that it won't. I know you say you love me, but I know you really don't. I know you say you love me, but I know you really don't. Yeah, yeah, I'm nothing without your
Uh huh.
love. Yeah, I'm something without your love.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm something without those drugs.
Uh huh.
Yeah, I'm something without your love. But yo, like the actual beat though, like
Yeah.
fucking, where's that shit at? It's all the way down here. Like you can hear like that one part in it, bro. Like when I feel like that's what gets the hook started is when I hear that like oh it's right here, Breeze. I'll never forget this one. This why is this shit so low? I record everything in my room too until oh that's what why it's like but hold on. See why it's like listen how fire this is. Like listen to this beat. Like
Yeah.
got your back, creep all around.
Yeah, that be smooth.
Tell you why I wanna die. Why I say that coffee. It sounds like I don't care. I swear the game it ain't enough to like when you hear as soon as I hear like those fucking like the beats in the background, that's why I was like that's what makes the whole hook come out. You know what I mean? And then it's like I start thinking and shit, and it's just like
Yeah.
so
Yeah. That's a good process.
it's all unique. People are like, yo, why don't you get in the booth and just like spit shit like super quick? And I'm like, that's just not my process. Like I can freestyle too. Like it's so funny because I went to I went to someone's I went to someone's crib recently and I was like, and she was like, yo, like, she was like, there was a whole bunch of people there and shit. And like, she was like, yo, freestyle. Cause like, they were all fucking they all fucked my music. Like, they're out in New York too. And like, they're
Okay.
like, and I was like, yo, I haven't freestyled in a minute. And like, she threw on a beat and like, I just sat there and like freestyle for like 4 minutes straight. She was like, yo, she was like, how are you going to tell me like you're rusty at freestyle and you fucking just like freestyle like a whole bang? Like, I mean, I have to get in like the right mindset though, you know what I mean? Hear the right beat, but like the second I do, I just
Yeah.
like close my eyes and it just fucking comes out because like I've just rapped so many
So
fucking
so
times. Like,
so you never freestyle acapella really?
not really acapella. Nah, I really just look up freestyle beats. I don't really like doing shit acapella. I don't like every time I ever went to jail, I never really wrote shit. Like that's that was a big thing that like really kept me like. Well, I was like, I don't want to go back to jail. Like I was like. I was like, I got better shit to do. Like I could be making music and all that shit. Like I got important shit to do.
Got
But
you.
yeah, I
Got
know
you.
a lot of artists can rap like acapella. Like I mean, I can spit my shit acapella. You know what I mean? Like shit that's already written. But it has to, like my writing process. It has to be written like to a beat though. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You gotta stick to your
So
formula.
yeah, exactly. And it's working, yo. I write songs quick. Like I'm telling you, like, bro, like I even said a song, I was like 2 sessions, 10 hits, and that was on some soft shit. Soft shit. Yeah. That was on some soft shit. Like, yo, I literally like I'll step in the booth and like just like cause the crazy part too is like you probably know this. Like most rappers don't remember their lyrics. Like
Yeah.
they really don't.
Especially
Like
when you're performing.
they really I remember my shit word for word, but the reason why is that like I'll start writing some shit before I go to sleep and wake up the next morning, and it's like, and it literally remember it like off the rip, like 5:30 in the morning, like turning the beat on, like I'll remember what I was writing the morning before, like you know what I mean, like
Yeah,
because
so
it's
you
all
got
real.
good memory.
That too, which is crazy because of how much fucking head trauma I've had, but um, and the
That's
amount of fucking dumb shit I've done, but I do have a good fucking memories, I guess somehow, but I actually remember all my fucking lyrics, but it's all real shit though. That's why it's not like I'm just talk. It's not like I'm just like throwing random random words together. Like all my songs are like coherent. Like they all have like a theme to them. You know what I mean?
hmm
Like it's not just me just spitting just like random bars. Like I could do that too. I love rapping on like old '90s beats and shit. But like people don't
Yeah,
listen to that shit as much.
yeah. They don't appreciate it like
They
they
don't.
used to.
Like yo, when people hear my old shit, they're like, "Yo, you literally sound like Eminem." Like I'm not even joking. Like that's the only comparison I get when I go out to New York. Like when people listen to my shit, they're like, "Yo, you literally sound like like a new
Oh,
Eminem. Like not like Eminem, but like how Eminem would sound if he came out now." Like
got you,
I'm like, that's crazy. That's who I grew up listening to. Like at first, you know what I mean? And then it
got
was
you.
Lil Wayne once I started smoking weed.
You ever heard of the rapper Millie?
Yo,
Millie's?
you know what's so fucking crazy? You know what's so crazy?
Yeah, yeah.
Yo,
I got tattoos the same way. I don't. Y'all probably could. I don't know. Y'all collab on something. Y'all could do something big. I don't. I could
you
see it.
you
I
know
could
what's
see it.
funny? I'm not even bullshitting you, bro. Half of the songs that I use, the beats that I use, the
Is this
pictures that
type
they'll
beef
use
from
for the
you?
beats, they're
Yeah.
Millie's type beats.
Oh, that's
Like
yeah,
yo,
yeah.
I'm gonna send you the last song that I recorded. It's called it's called Dying Breed. Bro,
Uh huh.
that song I'll play yo, that song came out fucking good. I'm gonna play like a little part of it. Hold on, let's see.
All right.
Oh, watch this. I mix this in my room though, so like I'm not a real I'm not a real audio engineer, but I taught
Okay.
myself how to record on YouTube, and honestly, I record better than a lot of engineers out in my area. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
still, it could be recorded way fucking better. But you'll get the point. Like, but just bro, this is the song I wrote and recorded it within 3 hours. Listen. Listen. You know it if you know. Not these hoes that can't be loyal. And the hoes, I mean the bros too, they folding just like foil. Tough to be the real one, last of a dying breed. Giving people who got nothing almost anything they need. But when it's me
Uh
down on
huh.
my ass, stay down on your knees. What the fuck is that? I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
Uh huh.
I don't know. You tell me. People say I got a problem. Yeah, it's something I don't see. I don't do all these drugs. I don't use it, none, please. Yeah, I think that's what it is. I don't know. You tell me. Cruising down the street in my 6'4". Looking for my Zanny plug, I need a couple more. Slick back friends walking right through back doors, choosing bitches over money. That's a cold way to go. That's a cold way to go. Got a lot on my mind. But yo,
That snippet is on
that's
your
some
page,
shit.
right?
What happened?
That snippet is on your page, right?
Yeah, yeah. You see that one,
Yeah,
right?
I heard. I think I was like, it sound familiar. Yeah, I heard it. Yeah, I
Bro,
heard
but
that.
it's
Yeah.
funny because that beat is literally like it's like a Millie's type beat, and I didn't even type in Millie's type beat. It's just for some reason
It just
all the
popped
beats
up.
that they have that have fucking the Millie's fucking album artwork on it, and it says Millie's type beat, like they're all fire, like they're all fucking fire. So
That's yeah,
I
that's
got a good album coming, bro. I'm excited about that shit.
nah, that's fire. So, which artist you say you could say that influence your music and style?
The influence my music and style. I mean, it's been different artists over the years. So like it started like with like Eminem.
Okay.
Then it was like Lil Wayne trying to like come up with. I mean, it was like a mix of like Eminem and Lil Wayne because their metaphors and like punchlines and double entendres and all like the crazy shit they do. It's just like people think younger people think Lil Wayne's trash or some shit now, which is crazy. But like they
Yeah,
just don't
I
even
don't get it. Yeah, I
they
don't
don't
get
even
it.
understand what he's saying. Like they just don't. They don't understand. He says triple. He'll have a whole verse of nothing but triple entendres. Do you know what a triple entendre is? You do, right?
Of course, of
Yeah,
course.
exactly. But for the people that don't know what a triple entendre is, it's when like you repeat something three times that means three different things, pretty much. Like he'll have a
Yeah,
whole fucking verse of just triple entendres related to the same subject too. That's the crazy part.
Mm-hmm.
How the fuck do you even think of some shit like that? You know what I mean? Like that's like, yo, it's
He been doing that since the no ceilings and the droughts and
yo,
and all those other mixtapes, like all them classic mixtapes. The what's my favorite? The damn what's that mixtape?
that
Dedications. Oh,
all the
what
dedications, bro, all the
what
dedications, all the fucking
dedications? Like
Uh,
yeah,
yeah, all the fucking yo. I mean, yo, I still to this day listen to the Carter One, Carter Two. Like I listen to it on
Carter
repeat. Like
two
fucking
was fire.
bro, Carter
Carter
Two,
three Carter
fire,
three was
fire.
fire.
The fly in, no, the fly or yeah, fly in, fly out. The fucking the three beats that he did the same and shit. Like like in the middle, and bro, that whole album was fire. But yeah, and then like over time, it was like once I started like when I was doing like stupid shit, like doing drugs and shit, like real dumb shit and like it was like Lil Peep like influenced my shit for a little bit and then there's like Juice World type shit but like the thing is that
Okay,
like I never what I learned was to literally like I would listen to like other people rap right like Dave East which is like crazy because like his
yeah.
producer and manager is actually the one that's gonna be making my fucking album like shout out Brooklyn Plug he's like fucking he's elite he mixed one of my
Oh,
songs before and he
that's
didn't even
what's
have the
up.
tracks
That's
and
what's up.
stems and shit. Like when he has, he's gonna have the tracks and stems of all these beats that I do. It's gonna be a 6 song album. This shit's gonna be fire. I'm telling you the way. Like
Got
it's
you.
all gonna be songs like that. Like all just like super just hard hitting songs. Like, but
Got
fucking damn, what was I saying? What was I just saying?
you. They was Davies
Yeah,
um
oh
people
no, so I'm saying I used to
gonna
listen to
mixtape.
like how he would rap, right? Like people like
Yeah.
that, and then like people like just other rappers, like even like Lil Wayne and shit. And I'm like, like I'm like, I wish I could rap like those people. You know what I mean? Like, cause I just can't rap a certain like you can't. I can't bite other people's flows. Like I just can't. I can't like I can't mimic other people's styles really. Like for some reason, I
Yeah.
feel like I'm not as artistic as I am, but I actually like I have to be able to make the music I make. You know what I mean? Like that's not something
Definitely.
that anybody could just do. But like I feel like it's like, oh, I can't sing, I can't do this, like whatever, you know what I mean? So like I wanted to sound like other artists, but I always just like told myself, I'm like, yo, people listen to my music, like people stay like you're better off just staying in your fucking lane. Like I just
Mm-hmm.
stayed in my lane and it literally just paid off. Like I don't sound like I'm copying anybody's style. I don't sound like I'm trying to sound like Little Peep. I don't sound like I'm trying to sound like Juice World. I don't sound like I'm trying to sound like Eminem. I don't sound like I'm
Mm-hmm.
trying to sound like any other artist. I just make my own music and it's just unique. But it's all
That's
real
that
shit,
that's
so
how
it's like
that's how it's supposed to be.
that's what
That's how it's
I'm
supposed to
saying.
be. And you build off of that.
That's what I'm saying.
So is so besides hip hop, what other genres would you like to tap into?
So it's tough because it's like I don't really I wouldn't really do R&B. I wouldn't do singing. I just like rap and making music. Like
Mm-hmm.
what I would tap into is more like there was another song I just came out with. There was the other video, the one where I was like, fuck it, mind your business, let's get lifted. Stop your
Mm-hmm.
bitching, let's get lifted. Like, but it was like a guitar riff, like in the background and shit. It sounded like I don't know if you know the band Nirvana, but it sounded like it was like a sample from like a It had like a Nirvana type vibe to it. Like I want,
So you say something like a rock type rap? You
yeah, but not
think
like
you
the
can?
MGK, not like the MGK type shit, or like when Eminem or when Lil Wayne tried doing it. Like
Okay.
not like that. Like I'm talking about, like I can still have hard hitting songs with with like instruments in them, like guitar, like real guitar, like guitar, like real like guitars and shit. You know what I mean? Like real
Mm-hmm.
like guitar riffs, like where it sounds like it's like a rock song, but it's me rapping. Like you know how like Jelly Rolls, fucking he's just a country rapper. You know what I mean? Like he's fucking
Yeah.
fire though. You know Jelly Roll?
Yeah, I heard of Jelly Roll.
Yeah, bro, he's fire. Like his music is so good and it's country music, but he bro, he had that 10-minute freestyle years ago, or fucking probably like 20 years or 15 years ago at this point. I don't know if you saw that shit. That shit was fucking fire. He was always good at rapping, but
Yeah, I
he
ain't
just
gonna
he
lie.
just
I don't think I seen
bro,
that.
if you saw that shit, like He said some shit. He said some shit. He's like, I don't even need a scale. I can eyeball. And if you see my PO, tell a bitch I sell drywall. No, tell a bitch tell that bitch I hang drywall. Like he was just like he went off for like 10 minutes straight on like this like just like this like smooth ass
You
beat.
know what platform that was on?
It's just on YouTube. Just type in Jelly Roll
Just on
10 minutes,
YouTube.
10 minute freestyle. You're gonna you'll watch the whole thing. I swear to God. Like yo, you start laughing. Like when you're watching it, you're like, yo, this is. I used to watch shit like that. And I'm like, damn, I wish I could do this. Like it's like with like having people stand around you, listening to you. Like you know what I mean? Like I'm like that's fucking dope. Like. I never cared about the money, bro. I never cared about that shit. Like I could have been signed fucking years ago. I could have been signed to fuck. I could have tried getting a major label and fucking something, did something. I
Yeah.
never tried. I never wanted to. I never fucking cared. I just did it for fun. That's why I taught myself how to record. I was like, now I don't have to pay for studio
Mm.
time. I got the whole fucking studio right in my room. I got all the speakers. I got the fucking. I got that. I got the fucking. You got everything you need. You know what I mean? I got FL Studio, so everything works. And shout out my ex who made this rolling tray for me. Fire.
Yeah, that's fine.
All resin.
You had a song back in 2020 called "Missing Person." What led you to making that song?
Yo, so all right, I mean, you can really hear it in a lot of my songs. Like, I mean, I deal with like I've always been like a real suicidal person. Like, because the thing is, like,
Mm,
I've seen death before, and that's why I
mm,
say that in songs and shit. Like, I'm gonna send you some songs that I have on private. Like, you can listen to and shit. Like, you'll see the shit like I've been working on.
got you.
Like I talk about like I talk about it. Like I talk about it. Wait, what was the exact? What was the question again? I'm sorry.
Yeah, you. What was your purpose of making "Missing Person"?
Oh, missing person. Yeah, yeah. Nah, I was just yo. You know what it was? Like I was. That was when I was working in an office like at a solar company for a long ass time, bro. And I was like, I just stopped making music for a
Yo,
for like a what happened?
nah. She said, "Okay, questions. You doing homework now?"
She said I'm doing what?
Nah, she said, "I'm doing homework now because I asked you a question. The question I asked you."
Oh nah nah.
My
Yo,
fault.
fucking
But yeah, yeah. Go ahead. Finish what you were saying. I'm
nah.
sorry about that.
That's a valid question. Nah, I made that song. Oh, I gotta get my Instacart order, but I made that song. I didn't make music for a minute. What's good, yeah? I didn't make music for a minute, so I made that song. And like obviously you can hear it in my music, you know what I mean? Like I struggle with some problems, you know what I'm saying? Like it is what it is. Hold on, just give me a second real quick. It is what it is.
Yeah.
But
She said, "I'm
like
distracting y'all."
sometimes I be thinking, I'm like, really with like the lifestyle I live a fucking crazy lifestyle. Like I could really just show up as a missing person one day. You know what I mean? So I was like, if
Mm,
I forget I forget what a lot of my friends just showed up, just ended up being missing people. You know what I mean? Like half
yeah.
my friends are dead. Half the people I grew up with are fucking dead. I just turned 30. I literally just turned 30. Half my
Damn.
half my more than half my friends are dead. I don't really barely have any friends left. It's crazy. And that's what I'm saying
Damn.
is that's like people don't understand because they think like, oh, it's the suburbs, it's sweet over here. It's like people still die over here. Like they're still dying over here. Like there's still people dying like weekly over
So
here. Like all the
so
time,
so
daily.
so
Like
not to really like dwell too much on that, but like you could talk about like what like give an example of, like what happened to one of your friends like that was
yeah, yo, honestly, it's all drugs. It's all drugs,
so you have a friend that overdosed?
bro. You don't even. I have literally so many friends that have died from drugs in this town that like I grew up with that like I grew up with that like I
Yeah,
forget. Like there was times where I'd be sitting in jail in like 23 and 1 and just
yeah,
fucking and just be thinking because you're just up all fucking night, you can't sleep. I'm just thinking and then I'll start remembering people that were dead that died. And I'm like, damn, I forgot my boy Frankie died, this person died. This I was like, damn, I used to hang out with that person for like a year straight. Like and you're literally that many people die that you forget, that you literally forget. I'm not even joking. Like there was, bro,
that's
like my boy just
crazy.
died last week. There was someone that just died right before that. Someone just died right before that. Like there's People dying in like threes over here. It's crazy. Like it's crazy.
And
But
don't tell me all of those is related to drug overdose.
yeah, a lot of them are drug overdose. I mean,
Damn.
there's been people that have just passed away
What
like
they
at young
using?
ages
They lying.
from health problems.
Yeah,
Um, you know, but I mean, also just not taking care of themselves and doing fucking drugs and shit. Like, yo, there's a lot of shit that goes on behind closed doors over here. Like, there's a lot of fucked up families over here. There's a
yeah,
lot of really poor people over here too. So a lot of people just do fucking drugs. Like that's just what they do. And a lot of people come from families where their whole families are just doing drugs. You know what I mean?
damn,
Like so it is so people just grow up just doing that shit. And it's like when you get trapped in that shit, like some people just don't see a way out. Like, you know what I mean? With me, it was really I just wanted to fucking better my life. I didn't like living with my brother. I didn't like living with my grandma.
yeah.
I didn't like anybody having control over me. I was like, I want to do whatever the fuck I want. And now I live wherever nice ass fucking spot.
You
Got my own
got your own
car.
spot. Yeah,
Got my own shit. I've been here for 6 years too. It's not like I just fucking got here, you know what I mean?
yeah. So we just gonna send a little message out to the children, like stay away from what kind of drugs?
Stay away from any fucking drug.
Okay,
There's no reason to be doing fucking drugs. Like if you feel like you need to be on any type of drug, go talk to a fucking legitimate psychiatrist and see if you should be on something. Like there's no reason to be
got
taking fucking drugs. You don't need to be yo, all these people popping 30s, I'm telling you, you're popping 30s if you're getting them for $30, I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you, you're taking fentanyl pills. And then you're calling people fiends for taking fentanyl. Like that's what it. I'm not making this shit up. Go grab a test kit
you.
off Amazon. That shit costs $5. Go buy 30 if you can find it for $30. Throw a piece of it in there. It'll test positive for fentanyl. I'm telling you. You're not buying them. You're not finding them for under $50. You know what I mean? Like unless you have like a really good friend, a
Yeah.
really good friend, because there's a demand for that shit. But people are just they don't know. They don't know. People are taking Press Zans that have fentanyl in them. That have don't even have Xanax in them. Like stay away from
That's
all of it.
crazy.
Like drugs are not what they used to be. People back in the 90s and shit, like they used to be able to just get high.
Yeah,
There's people that got high
yeah.
for 30, 40 years straight. Now it's like people just fucking people get clean for a couple months, use one time, just drop dead. That's it. Just drop dead. Like it's not worth it. It's
It's
really not.
not.
Like yo,
Yeah,
it sounds like I'm like off my rocker like on a lot of my songs and shit. But really what it is, it's like I talk about a lot of stuff I'm going through at the time, but I throw in a lot of like the drug stuff too because it's stuff that I've been through. You know what
yeah,
I mean?
yeah,
Like
yeah.
it's stuff I've
It's the
been through and it's stuff
experience.
that
Yeah,
exactly and it's stuff that people relate to too. So that's why it's important. You know what I mean?
for sure, for sure.
So
To switch it up a little bit. So that same year, 2020, you had a bad injury and had to get surgery. So what happened that caused your injury, if you don't mind speaking on it?
yeah, so I was riding my board, neglecting my fucking health. This is a board I broke my back on. It's my favorite fucking board I was riding at the time too.
Damn.
And fucking I would literally just I was going to do a trick. I had this fucking subway sticker on. That was some fucking joke shit. But fucking I just went to do a trick and fucking my back was hurting. I was working out, wasn't letting myself give time to heal, and just went to go do a trick and just fucking went to bend my knees to go do some shit on a rail and fucking tried it like 3 times. And I was like, oh, my hips hurting. I was like, it's fucking weird. And next thing you know, for fourth try, I went to bend my knees and just shot straight down to my fucking leg. And I was like, what the fuck was that? And I jumped off my board and I just stood there. I was like, yo, I'm stuck. I can't even move. My boy was like, yo, what happened? You didn't even fall. I was like, I don't know. I was like, I think I broke my leg. Like, it felt like my leg was broken from the hip down. Because what
Damn.
happened was I literally pushed my L4 and L5, which are the two discs in your lower back, like
Hmm.
so far out that they were crushing the sciatic nerve, which is the nerve that runs down all the way down to your foot. So it was crushing it. It wasn't like just touching it, rubbing it. So it was like it literally felt like my leg was broken from the hip all the way down until I had the surgery. Terrible. Fucking terrible.
Shit.
And I stayed clean the whole time. I didn't pop no fucking painkillers, didn't do nothing. Didn't
So
do
so
nothing.
this happened at a skate park.
Yeah, just skating, just having fun during the pandemic. Because I
And
decided to pick up fucking skating at 26 years old. After fucking, I mean, I was skating for fucking my whole childhood. You know what I mean? Like I was a fucking beast. Like I was fucking. It sucks. Like I love that shit, but can't skate no more. It is what it is.
so that's how you started your fitness journey after that.
Nah, I was working out way before that. Way before that. I've been working out since 2018. I just took a break. I just took
Okay.
a break. I just took a break recently because I just kept getting injured back to back to back, bro. Like it was fucking
Yeah, it's
bad,
a
man. Like
lot going on.
stupid shit too, like falling off electric scooters, like fuck, like breaking my ribs, getting into car accidents, like fucking
And
dumb shit. Like I'll snap right back. But I eat healthy. I eat right. I take care of myself. So fucking is what it is.
got you. So back to the music. See, you have some singles out and videos. Do you like you have like the album coming out? Do you think you have more projects in the
Yeah,
works after the album?
bro, I write so much music. Like by the time that album's done, I'm already gonna have like another album ready. But the thing is, it's like I can like write more. I'm gonna have so many songs in my vault. It's not even gonna be funny because like they can't release the songs fast enough to market them to and then do the shows and then and the videos and you know what I mean, like so it's like because like, bro, I write a song, just record it like just like that. It takes me 3 hours and they'll be like full length songs. Like I write full length songs with hooks with fucking, you know what I mean. I switch it up. It's a little different every time. Like it's just, you know what I mean. It's just fucking. So I'm doing my first album. I'm calling it "Been Dead Before" Volume One. It's gonna be
Mm-hmm.
probably like 6 tracks. I would say like 6 tracks, and yeah, and it's gonna be and the thing is that like why I know it's gonna work too is because the songs that I make like they all like coherently run into each other. So it's like you can listen to my shit on like a playlist,
Got
and
you.
like the songs could just like play into each other. And you would, and that's how, and if you had like a 6 song album like that, you'd run up plays like that. Like you don't need 13 songs on an album. You don't need that.
Yeah. Especially not nowadays. The attention span of
People
the
don't have the attention
average
span.
listener is
Yo,
not listening to
people,
15 songs, 20 songs.
no one's doing that. Yo, people don't have the attention span, right? But people will still listen to my songs when they're fucking 3 minutes and 30 seconds long. When I did the interview for Still Got the Juice TV, like you guys could peep that. Like you guys can peep that on my page, the interviews on there, the music videos
Okay.
on there and shit. But like that
Yeah.
song, like that was the one single I dropped. And fucking like they when they first heard it, they were like, "Yo!" When I saw it was like a 3 minute long song, I was like, "Damn, I'm gonna have to listen to this whole shit." And they were like, they were like, "Nah." But then I started playing. I was like, "Yo, this song is hard." Like they were all just like, "Nah." Like I fuck with this one. Like that was a
Also,
good one.
the feedback right then and there was great.
It was all good. Everywhere. I'm not even joking, bro. Literally the only hate that I've been getting is like intentional hate. Like people like when I post shit on TikTok and people will be like, "This not it." Trash can, like fucking. You know what I mean? Like, and then I just like put like the heart emoji, like fucking. I'm like, you know what I mean? I'm like,
Is
you're
it
just running up my
strangers?
fuck.
Is
What
it
happened?
is it from strangers or people you know?
Yeah, strangers, just random strangers. I know they're just
Okay.
trolls. They're just trolls. Like I don't play into that shit because I'm like, you know what's funny is that nobody in my life has ever told. I'm no bullshit. Like I'm not making this up. Nobody in my life has ever told me to stop making music. Like nobody's ever just been like, yo, like you should probably just like go find a day job. Like, you know what I mean? It's not, but it's not like I tried turning rap into a career. Like I would still fucking, even with rapping, I would still have a fucking job. I'd still be doing the other shit I'd do on the side. It's still, you know what I mean? Like.
Yeah,
I like
yeah.
making money. I mean, I like having you need multiple sources of income. Shit doesn't hit every day.
Facts.
You
Facts.
know,
Facts. Facts. Speaking of that, I see you like you're into investing and stuff like that. So how did you get started in that, like investing? And do you have any tips for the first time investors?
that's funny. That's funny. So yeah, so I actually started trading options during the pandemic. I actually have a trade. I had a
Okay.
trading channel. It was trading with underscore Chad, where I would just
Uh-huh.
break down like trades like on the screen and shit like as I was learning it. But like I put like 2.5 years straight into learning how to just like read charts and like I could still do that shit. But like I've realized logistically. Like, don't listen to these fucking gurus online.
Yeah,
Like, that it's not. You can't turn $100 into $1 million. You're only supposed to risk 1% of what's in your 1 to 2% of what's in your account realistically, because you got to think of it as like blackjack, right? Blackjack, you can hit a bunch of reds a bunch of times, right? But then there's going to be a times where you're hitting a bunch of blacks, right? And then
yeah,
it goes back and forth: red, red, black, black, red, black, red, black, 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 red, red, black, black. You know what I mean? So there's
yeah,
days like you could have a whole bad month. So if you're over risking, if you're willing to make turn $100 into $10,000, that means you're willing to lose $10,000. Because that means if the trade goes the
yeah,
wrong way, you're losing 10 grand. So it's like you got to
yeah,
trade
yeah,
responsibly. You got to know what the fuck you're doing. Practice
yeah,
trading. And don't listen to these fucking gurus and don't take signals from people who are in fucking Telegram chats because they're fucking bullshitters too. Like you learn trading by having to put in the fucking footwork. That's really what it is. I just learned how to read the charts and it fucking works. I just haven't had a legitimate 20 I put the math together. I need 20 bands of cash that I could play with on the side. Like 20 bands that I just don't care about that I could
yeah.
play with on the side in a trading account, and I'll be able to trade off that because then it won't. There's a lot of psychology to it. That's the hard part. That's the part that people can't wrap their head around.
Got
So people overtrade. People they treat it like gambling. You can treat it like gambling. So so
yeah,
don't listen to the internet gurus. Do real research. Read. I don't have my books out. Read real books. Read real books. Like learn how to read charts. Do
hmm
research. Don't you're not going to get rich. That's not a way to get rich overnight. You want to look at trading as like having just like a savings account that you can manipulate
yeah. Like for long term.
for long term. Yeah, that's not some get rich overnight quick shit. It's not. It's really not. People make it look like that, and it's like it's not. If it was that easy, everybody would be rich. Like think about that.
Yeah, exactly.
People wouldn't be selling courses. They wouldn't be selling those courses.
That's a fact. That's a fact. So how has it been working with fully focused management in entirety?
Yo, that shit's been fire. Shout out Fully Focused for real. Like, yo, they're fucking because the thing is, my manager's the CEO. It's Smiley. Like, I just talk directly to Smiley. You know what I mean?
Hmm
Everything's just real easy. Everywhere he brings me, like it's just nothing but love. He's there everywhere I go. I don't even need to ask him to show up. He just shows up. He doesn't need to. Like he's just my manager. You know what I mean? I show up to the fucking studio by myself. But he's just there. Like he's there. He's a good fucking manager. He has connections too. That's the crazy part. Like if I told you who my first feature was set up with,
hmm
like you wouldn't even believe it. It was one of the artists we were talking about earlier. So just think about that. Just think about that.
Mm-hmm.
Just think about that. You know what I'm saying?
I think I might have an idea.
Just think about it. Just think about it. I
Yeah.
mean, you like just put it this way. You wouldn't like if you do have an idea, like you would think it's like just not possible. You know what I mean? Like put it that way. Put it that way.
Oh,
Like
some. All right,
yeah,
all right, all right.
yeah. Put it that way. You'll yeah. Just put it that way. Real shit too. Like not. You know what I mean? Like
Hmm
because the thing is like he knows what kind of artist he got. Like he's smart. Like he sees he got like a versatile artist. Like even though I won't do
Got
like the R&B shit and like I can't really like I can find girls to try to sing with and stuff, you know what I mean? But it's like I rap about stuff that's like timeless. Like I have songs that I wrote 9 years ago that people are still playing on SoundCloud today. You know what I mean? So as long,
you. Yeah.
as long as my shit's marketed properly, that's all that matters. I just never marketed my shit before. I would just drop shit without even fucking advertising it. And then be like, why didn't I get but I would still end up with like, like 600-700 plays, whatever, like 4 or 5, almost 1,000 plays on SoundCloud. Like not really like even
hmm
advertising it, you know what I mean? I would get a lot of
Yeah.
my reels though. I would get like a decent amount of my reels on Facebook and shit. And Instagram's been being weird lately though. I don't know what the fuck's up with Instagram lately.
Yeah. Instagram. I don't know.
Yeah, they've been like I don't know what the fuck. They haven't been connecting with people as much lately.
Yeah, we gotta. That's why we gotta put ourselves in the algorithm.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Everybody got to help each other out. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is just comment a bunch of fire emojis. That's all you got to do.
Hmm
Anytime someone drops some shit, Heart reacting, just a bunch of fire emojis. If you really like it, share that shit on your story. Simple as
Exactly.
that.
Support. Yeah. Support each other. So what was the experience like for you for your single release party, True to Who I Am? I
That shit,
see you met the VP of Rock Nation. Talk about it.
that shit was fire, bro. That shit was fire. Yo, so like the thing is like my label's backed by Rock Nation, but like the thing is that like he didn't know like the guy was there, like because they like that's a big fucking record label. Like they don't just know you know what I mean. You don't just know everybody,
Yeah.
but like when he saw me on in the section, like he was like. He got in touch with my CEO because he was like, "Yo, like who's that kid's manager?" And so he got in touch with Smiley, and he was just like,
Okay.
and Smiley was like, "Yo, that's the vice president of marketing for Rock Nation sitting down there. Like he just hit me up for you to go down there and talk to him. Like go talk to him. I'm like, yo, pass
Mm.
me the fucking bottle, bro. Let me go down there. Like I got the bottle of Casamigos, drank a bunch and fucking walked down there and started talking to him. And he was like, bro, your shit is fire. He was like, yo, your image, like you're fucking like bro, like I'm fucking tatted loose. Like I mean, like you see this shit, bro. Like I'm fucking
Yeah.
like I got the like I look like I rap, but then the thing is too is that a lot of people would judge me because like I'm a white boy and you would think I'd be
Mhm.
spitting some bullshit, and it's like you hear my shit, and you're like, nah, this actually like different, like, and it's
Yeah.
like a whole, you know what I mean? And that's just been that's not me just like hyping my shit up or none of that.
So
That's
you
like
never
the
you never got like a Mac Miller
yeah, I get a
comparison? Okay.
Mac Miller comparison a lot
Okay.
too.
Yeah.
I get Mac
Yeah.
Miller
Yeah.
a lot. I get
Yeah.
that a
Rest in
lot too.
peace, Mac Miller. Yeah.
Rest
That's
in
yeah.
peace, bro. Rest in peace for real. That
Yeah.
I never I wasn't
That
like he
would have
wasn't like someone
been a crazy collaboration if he was still alive.
bro. I'm yo. There's a bro. I wish I could. I bro. My biggest fucking collab like the biggest collab I ever could have got in the world like I would have been with Juice World, bro. Either Juice World or Lil Peep. Either Juice
Got
World or Lil Peep when he was at his hype. Like just to get a collab with them would have been so fire because they're like because I'm like I, I guess if you want to put it as like a genre, like I rap on like rap beats, but it's like more like emo rap, but it's not though. It's like you know what I mean? It's like its own fucking genre, but the thing is I could vibe with their shit. So
yeah.
it's like you know what I mean? Like I could have like that would have been that would have been a good mix. Mac Miller would have been a good mix because I can slow shit down too and be like, bro, he has that. He
Yeah.
would when I'm around good artists, it puts me in a good. It puts me in like a whole better mindset. That's why you
Yeah,
got to
because
network.
I feel y'all would feed off each other energy and like the, it bring it out on the song.
Yeah, I never
So
even thought about that. Yo, people really that was a big comparison though. It was out in New York recently. I swear to God, it was always Eminem, but I've gotten Mac Miller comparison a million fucking times too. That was always another big one. I'm trying to
gotcha.
think of what there might have been like one or two more that people really like compare me to. Where they're like, yo, you really like. Someone said Boozy recently, and I was like, what the fuck? Like I was like, did you even listen to the song? Like, what do you? I was like, I don't
Nah,
know, but whatever.
yeah,
I'll take I'll take Eminem and Mac Miller. Though. That's fire. I mean, Boozy's fire. Boozy's fire too. I don't think I sound like fucking Boozy. Like what the fuck?
nah,
Uh,
that's yeah. They wasn't really listening.
but yo, back to your question too about Smiley. Another great thing about him, honestly, is the fact that like he literally lets me keep like my like artistic rights. Like he doesn't
Okay,
tell me like what producers to work with. He doesn't tell me what to rap about. He's like, yo, I want you to keep doing what you're doing. And like most
okay,
people
yeah,
would want you to like guide in certain directions. That people, so many fucking people tried getting me to fucking like to manage me and or like get me to sign to like some shitty fucking bullshit label,
mm-hmm,
fucking and have me start doing drill music. I'm like I don't have I'm not in a gang. I'm not beefing with nobody.
yeah.
Like
So it
I
wouldn't make sense.
rap about shit I've been through. That's why nobody argues with my shit. Nobody's like, yo, that's like some cap ass shit. Like people are like when people listen to my shit, they're like, yo, they're like you ain't lying about that part. Like people, you know
Yeah,
what I mean? Like it's like I'm just
yeah. It's
keeping like
authentic.
that.
You don't wanna dive into a lane that's not yours. Yeah,
Nah, and the thing is that it's not like all my music sounds exactly the same, or at least I don't think it does. And a lot of people say like, "Yo, like every new song I show them, they're like, yo, like you're literally just you keep evolving with your style. Like I've been working with like
Hmm.
real audio engineers and shit that have been like friends for years and shit. Like and they're just like, yo, like you're getting like on a different level. Like you're like practicing different, you're like experimenting with different shit, like more like melodic shit a little bit, like just different, like just changing your flow, but then like just different
Hmm.
shit. Like you know what I mean? So it's not like I just have like that like I don't want to say it like the baby like thing. You know what I mean? Like where
Gotcha.
it's just like just the same fucking just see like you found something that
Flow,
works and
yeah,
just over and over
yeah.
and over and over again. Like he has fire music. I fucked with the shit for a while, but
Of
it's like
course,
it is what it is. Like
yeah.
you know what I mean? It is what
You
it is. Like I fucked with his music heavy, so he was fire. But I mean like I just the thing is as long as like things are happening and things always happen in my life, I'll continue to make music. And I've been through so much. I'm 30 years old and I
you still
literally
got more to, yeah. You still got more to put on wax, yeah.
bro, I've gone through shit since I was fucking 1 years old, bro, up until 30. For the last 30 years straight, I have plenty of stuff to write about.
Yeah,
Like plenty of shit to, and I still have crazy ass thoughts that go through my head. Like you know what I mean? Like I still have shit.
gotcha,
I have plenty of shit I could rap about. Like it's I'm happy with like I'm excited. I'm excited with the direction of my music because I didn't plan on this. I didn't seek management. I didn't seek any type of deal or anything and I did the right thing. Like I got the agreement. I got the contract looked over by a lawyer for fucking by a lawyer who did paralegal for fucking 8 years for fucking a week straight. She kept looking it over and over and over again, reading every little part and was like, nah, this is more than fair. Like she was like, this makes perfect sense. So I
yeah,
signed. You know what I mean?
yeah.
So
So back with you and your relationship with Smiley. So he sees your vision and see where you could take this.
yeah. Like he
And
knows. He knows. Like
that's the most important part about that.
that's what I'm saying. That's why he set up the feature
Got
that got set up. And realistically, like like just some shit behind the scenes like happened with that. Like someone else who was managing me like did some fuck shit. And just I don't need to get into that, but it was just like I mean it fucked it up for a little bit, and then like you know what I mean. Like, but it is what it is. It's still like shit's still getting or shit is still getting worked out. So it is what it is. Like.
you.
I'm saying like he like it's good work with him. He got connections. Like I'm like, yo, I'm like on my album, I want Dave V's producer and manager doing my shit. And he's like, bet I got you. Just like that. He was like, yo,
Got
I just hit him up. He was like, whatever day you want. You know what I mean? Like
mm,
you don't
yeah,
like I don't like I
yeah.
don't know. Like I'm working with
Things,
like placked up producers and shit. Like it's like it's good. It's solid. He hasn't, yo, like I don't even need to bring up money, but it's like I just pay for my studio time and the videos. And he got me with a great editor. Shout out Mel Fraze, MELPHRAZE, Mel Fraze, Mel Fraze. Shout out Mel Fraze.
shout out to him.
Hell yeah, and Green too. Green's fire too.
Okay, okay,
Hell
okay,
yeah.
okay. So, so before we get out of here, right? Talk about like talk a little more about the new merch and how people could buy it, and also give some advice to the young up and coming artists trying to get started in their music career.
Yo, like so I got a graphic designer, right? This one
Yeah.
I got this one for work too. So I got this one for work too because like you can't wear a hoodie at my job. So I was there. All right, I got to get a crew neck. So I got the fucking crew neck and I got my logo on that, the logo on that,
Okay.
and then of course you got to have the fucking. The matching custom Air Max 90s with the fucking Amiri shorts. You know what I'm saying? Just on some comp shit
Okay.
though. Just on some super comp shit. But
Got
regardless
you.
though, regardless, like it's important because when you're an unsigned artist, like you make your money off the merch. Like this shit,
Yeah.
like you can double your money on shit like this easy. Like I look at anything that that I could buy that I could sell and double my money on. It doesn't matter what the fuck it is. Like that's an investment. Like
Yeah.
that money is an investment. Like save your fucking money. Save your money. Like it's worth it. Like it's fucking like it's worth it. If you like you need to find a solid graphic designer.
Hmm.
You need to do you need to get a logo created. Logos are wildly important. I never thought he would make a fucking casket look cool. And he made a fucking casket look cool. You know what I mean? Like And the thing is, like, he could, like, he prints shit too. Like, he prints other shit. So there's a lot of other shit on the way. Like, this was just the bare design. Like, he literally brought me to the store to buy this shit real quick because I needed it for work. And I was like, "Yo, can you go home and add the logo on this and on the thing?" And he came back in like 2 hours and it was done. So like, I still have
That's
ideas. Like, there's
fire.
still gonna be like, there's gonna be like, say on like the crew neck, it'll be this, and then like printed on it, there'll be like a casket thing, and then an option without like a casket or like with like faded away like towards that way, and like there's different ideas and there's gonna be different options and everything, but it'll be
Okay.
on my website though, Casket.com. I got a website. It's just straight Casket.com.
And
Kass.
and the link is in the bio.
Links right in the bio. If you go in my bio, links all my links are in the bio to everything. My link tree is right in the bio. You can see my links to everything. Everything's in there.
So
Link tree's in the
so
bio.
so for the viewers that's gonna see this after we post it and put it on the page, make sure y'all click the link in his bio to go to his website and then stream his music on different platforms.
Hell yeah, hell yeah. I only got one single out right now, but if you go on my SoundCloud, there's still older shit dropped under Casket the God 732. But like I said, those singles are coming out, and the album's coming out, and then another album's gonna be coming out shortly after that. Just got to get the marketing and everything together.
Yeah,
Got to get the shows right. Got to get the promotion right. But the thing is, there's always music on the way. But this shit just started in December. Shit got slowed down in January because I live in New Jersey and some bitch T-boned my car, fucked my whole shit up that I spent $14,500 on, and and then I bought it in September and fucked it up in
man,
January. Total that shit, lost the whole thing. So I slowed my
man,
motion. But the thing is, in the meantime, that's when I came up with the merch. In
yeah,
the meantime, I was like,
yeah.
let me work on the merch. I was like, let me work on the website more. Let me do this. Let me do that. Let me make a bunch of songs. Let me fucking,
It gave
you know what I
you
mean?
time to yeah, it gave you time to work on everything else.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like I never stopped working. I never stopped working. It's just I
That's
just
what's up.
wasn't able to make it out to New York at the time. And now shit's a little different. Shit's a little different. So I'm gonna have music on the way. But merch real important for any unsigned artist. Merch is mad important. You gotta find the right graphic designer too. You gotta make sure the prices make sense. You gotta push that shit. Just sell it. Like yo, people see this shit in my office and they're like, yo, that shit's hard. They're like, and they know I make music and they're just like, yo, they're like, I want that. And like
Yeah,
the thing is, I could do some shit. Like I thought of some smart shit. Like I'm like, yo, I can literally take so like I could ask someone for a random polo for one of their polo shirts, take it home and be like, yo, in like 3 to 5 business days, I'll bring it back with a logo on it. You know what I mean? And then I'm getting the
yeah,
shirt for free, and my boy's charging me next to nothing to print this logo because all it costs him is the thread. He has the machine at the crib. You know what I mean? You find someone like that. You got to connect. You got to network though. You got to
network,
network.
exactly.
You got to network. You have to. You have to. And that's what I've been missing out on is networking because I haven't been able to get around as much. But that's why I'm glad you got me out here on the interview, so more people will see my shit. I stayed up a little later for
Definitely.
you, bro. I got to work a later day tomorrow too. I was gonna go to sleep earlier, but it's all good. I had a good interview with you, bro. I got
I
an interview.
appreciate that. I appreciate your time and like I said, whenever you free, you could always pull up to the platform and we could always promote something and you could send us some in the DM to promote like
Bet,
whenever
bet,
you got new releases and everything so we could put on the page and support.
bet. Let me know, bro. I appreciate you, yo. Appreciate you let me come out, bro. It's your last interview.
For sure, for
I
sure.
hope everybody enjoyed this for the few people that was watching. But when you post this, I hope everybody
Shout
else
out to
enjoys it
everybody
too.
that's watching. Make sure y'all follow the platform. I'm following y'all back and he gonna be up here a lot more often and we gonna be pushing his music.
Yeah, let's go. It's Casket. We got mad shit on the way. Fully focused. You know what it is. New Jersey and New York. Let's go.
Salute.
Yeah. Salute. Let's go.